the answer might come to tell. Maybe or maybe not. Well, apparently, here's the answer. I might be continuing writing stories for this since the past couple of days of this heat wave, causing everybody to lose control enough with the argument, the, the bitterness, even the lashing out towards me, which everybody blames me for all this nightmare, which I didn't do for that. So either way, I might try to avoid for this. I try by avoiding my siblings for this, which I really do. But unfortunately, I fail of getting avoiding too much for this, knowing that they end up accusing me of everything that I didn't do, which stunned me a lot and stunned me way more than unexpected. Well, fortunately, since I got my cell phone with me left, since my tablet as well as my laptop has now been broken, thanks to my sister and my brother who broke my tablet and my laptop out of anger, which I ended up meddling their lives for this and many more for that. So I have to get rid of everything and toss it in the trash. And see it, the link is down this description for that. So I might go watch how painful that I had to say goodbye to all my cell phone, my tablet, even my laptop for this, knowing that I'm not going to forgive them for that and forgive them at all. Well, apparently, forgiveness might be the answer for this. But I end up calling the cops for that, which is not right for me. Knowing it is a family dispute, which making things worse than ever, and worse to be spare at it. So here's the false report that I end up ran down by false confessions, which I end up signing it, which isn't right for me, that I end up regretting this for a long time for that, from last month for this. I know what I did was unacceptable for this, knowing that they deleted all my live stream for that, which I'm not going to forgive them for what they done to me by deleting all the live stream on my channel, which is not right for them. For now, I'm still angry at them for what they did towards me. They took all my belongings and they took everything without my knowledge for this. For now, I'm still angry at them. I'm still angry for now. Not to mention that Tamara took my bra, took everything that supposed belongs to her, but apparently is not all hers for this. And Travis, for his case, he took everything from me for that. Even my old cell phone, which doesn't belong to me, thinking it was his. And now that my old cell phone is elsewhere, that he got it, I can't even stand this anymore. And stands at all. Forgive them for this. Right now, I'm not going to forgive them at all. I tried to avoid them for this, but apparently it gets more worse than ever. And more worse than complicated for this. They're about to call the cops on me, which isn't right for me, which isn't judgmental for that they're gonna press charges against me, knowing that they're gonna tell the cops huge lies about me, which isn't right, and which isn't nice for that, knowing that they had to care for my mom for this. But my mom, for this case, she's signing with both of them. What a freaking ripoff. She's supposed to be signing with me, but instead, she's signing with both Tamara and Travis for this. Knowing that they end up acting good towards her, but behind her back, both of them end up acting cruelty to me. And lashing out to blame me a lot that took all their belongings for that. What the they're thinking of. I can't even blame for this, knowing that they blame me a lot that I took everything from them. But apparently, apologizing to them is not going to count. It's not going to count this at all. I just wanted a new laptop so that I could continue on writing my stories for this, which I'm hoping to pray for that. Knowing that I'm fed up and tired of writing stories on my cell phone, which is painful and more like a trigger effect. Knowing this ball tablet for this came from Amazon. Don't even have that download document, which is a disappointment towards me and everything for this. One thing I wanted the most is getting a laptop of my own, but unfortunately, it's cost past $100 for this. Huge, expensive, which is costing $100 for that, which passed over the limit. So I just wanted this new laptop very much for this. Knowing that all the stores, even online, cost lots expensive, which is a downgrade towards me. They're willing to buy it a lot more for that, so either way, it's a bit of a sacramental of this judgment, which I really want to let it out for this. I let it out for that for now. So I'm just trying the best for this by making do, even worse or bad enough for that on me. So either way, hoping chances of getting a new laptop might be depending in the future. So either way, thinking a hope and a prayer might gonna do good for me or everything else with this. So just wait and see for that. For now, I'm not thinking prayers won't even answer for this, but we'll see for this. Hoping that I could have a dream laptop for that. But apparently, it might could happen for that. It won't ever happen for that, but a person could dream to get a new laptop for this. So either way, it might gonna happen for this, but might be a foreseeable part. Might do for it. I had to apologize for my acting out anger behavior towards you. Pretend it's never happened for that. I think wise enough that if I might returning back to Barnes and Nobles, it might be in the foreseeable future for that. Either that I might make an appointment for the doctor's office on downtown Brooklyn, which concern my health, or doing an important task elsewhere for this, but it is not going to be a detailed sketchy for that matter at all. So I might not going to let this go in details for that. So it might be depending or not, just for now. Apparently, I do really want to know that I went to that Barnes and Noble's store at Park Slope, which I tried to go to the hospital, which is New York Presbyterian Hospital, next door to the library for that, across the street, by the way. But apparently I tried to visit my mom for this. But apparently I asked the receptionist about my name, everything else for this. But apparently the receptionist of the hospital refused access because I'm not related towards her, knowing that only family members only. Which I knew that both Tamara and Travis had told the receptionist or the doctor not to let others, even me, to visit my mom for that. Which I was a bit of angry and not to mention disappointment for all the good reason for that. So I ended up going to Barnes and Nobles across the street to let the tension of anger go and forgotten for this. You know that my mom was in the hospital for about a couple of weeks with health-related problems for this. Knowing that she suffered dementia, even schizophrenia, which I didn't mention that wisely enough, but you want to see of this personal life information around it, description will be down below. on the link for that and tell you what happened for that. So anyway, apparently I ended up going to Barnes & Nobles after I was denied of visiting my mom in the hospital, which is a disappointer towards me that I couldn't bear to forgive and forget for that. Well, apparently, I'm definitely not going to that Barnes & Nobles on Park Slope because my mom been discharged from the hospital. I'm thinking wisely that I might be going to Atlantic Avenue for that Barnes & Noble, so either way for that. Eventually, I got 3 books that I got from Park Slope, which is a okay one, but I haven't read them yet. I wound up procrastinating a lot more for this, but it didn't suit me enough for that. I might be keep on reading it sooner or later for that. So either way, I might be taking my mind of a frozen one, but I'm not going to let this one slide enough more for this. It depends, but I'm gonna wait till the end of this month to start the video blog for that, so hope sooner or later for this. And so, I can wait for it.